Yo, 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 it's your man JC King. As you can see, we in the bathroom, aka the stage, you feel me? And standing in front of the mirror, that's the audience, because visualization is everything. So we're gonna go ahead and do a little live poetry read because visualization is everything, as I said. So we're gonna go from 3 books. And so it begins, which came out in June, 92 Till Infinity, which comes out in 3 weeks. And then Gemini, which also came out in June. So please give it up for JC King. Hold on, I'll be right. You can't clap with one hand, but yeah. Yeah. Shit. My bad. Yeah, my bad. All right, word. Hi, how y'all doing? I hope you all are well today. Sending you all love, positive vibrations, all of that good stuff. You feel me? How y'all doing? Y'all good? Y'all chilling? That's what I like to hear. My first read is gonna come from a new feature book that will be coming out very soon. So please be on the lookout for that. It's called 92 Till Infinity. But the read I'll be doing is I want to say it's very I don't want to call it political, but it hints at it. If I can find it, give me a second. All right, and that's I can tell you the inspiration behind it just a little bit. It's called Externals, and Externals, in a way, is by inspired by one of my favorite artists, God rest the dead, Gil Scott-Heron. And if you listen to the album, A Small Talk 125th and Linux, he has two tracks on there. One is called Planet Black and the other is called Brother. And this one that I've written called Externals is it's in direct relation, not response, but in relation to Brother. And once I find Externals, I'll be able to read it to you. So give me 1 second. And like what people fail to realize is that externals is what we all live in. We don't really deal in the internal reality because we try to suppress our humanity so much just to fit in rather than just be, rather than just living. We wish to exist in everybody's ideal reality rather than our own. You feel what I'm saying? So, externals. Aesthetics seem to me more to those less than authentic. We're dealing with too many externals, afros, locks, weaves, and streetwear, circulating dehydrated philosophy just to be down. Why? It used to be afros, dashikis, and cool shades, living righteous through poverty. Super niggas often miss what sincerity means, all while chasing popularity on various screens. Do you know what it means to circulate the dollar? Do you know what it means to truly love your brother? Do you know what it means to truly care for your sister? You look black, but who is blacker than thou? We cannot go backwards. We're talking about now. Invisible wars created to keep the devil invincible. So trust and believe. Aesthetics seem to mean more to those less than authentic. Nobody cares about either side of the tracks. We just got to face our facts. You black, I'm black, but we're so much more than that. That's the end of Externals. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's beautifully political in a way, but when you really look at it, we deal with so many different externals that nobody really thinks about themselves outside of their self-proclaimed identity and what they try to live rather than just living it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, even if you look at my hair, like, I'm not trying to do this. This is just me. It's just my personality. That's just who I am. You know what I mean? It's like you see other people, they're trying to do it because they're trying to ride a cultural, they're trying to promote a cultural stamp and exist in the times rather than just being. You feel me? It's like you don't have to hop on every trend that you see around. Like people are pro-black all of a sudden. But just a few years ago, it was designer everything. It wasn't support black businesses. It wasn't that. So a lot of different things are performative. Nobody was really reading different philosophies from previous times. Nobody was really quoting 60s agendas and belief systems or core principles, but now they are. So it's just things that I see. And that was from my book, 92 Till Infinity. That'll be coming out no later than August 10th. This is from, I'll read you another. It's from And So It Begins. This was released June 10th. And this one is called, this is in a way political, but more so dealing with the internal reality of how we move about our life each and every day, whether it is robotic or whether it is fluid. And it is called Chocolate Rhythm. And what I mean by fluid, I mean like water adapts to its environment, whether it's in a bottle, whether it's in a sink, whether it's in your hands, whether it's in a cup, even even on your windowsill, it sets, but it expands. You feel what I'm saying? It doesn't solidify unless it's frozen, because it's energy. All things are energy, regardless of how people may view that. But chocolate rhythm. What makes rhythm? How does it flow? Is it felt, indefinite, like radiating bursts of energy, or hardened to touch, though formerly known to be gentle, like water who transitions to ice? What a time to rhyme on warm summer days, whether nursery or hip-hop, comical or Negro spiritual. Seems all the same. Lights flicker. Each hand laps the other. My hand daps my brother. For tomorrow we start over again. To build worlds, we need to know. If walls are filled with fame and glory, will our dreams be protected? If our halls are joyful, will our spirits remain soulful? If our words are bonds, will 4 letters free us? So to who knows the truth shall tell the tale, how rhythm grows and flows. And that's the end of Chocolate Rhythm. Because if you really look at us, you can tell that our natural abilities are just that, natural. But some of us possess different features, and we're not all gifted in, let's say, dancing and sports, but we have different ways we move about in the world, like, say, our walking. We have a different walk. We have a cadence to our bounce. It's like 1, 2, 1, 2. Like, of course, each stride, like, you learn how to walk, but nobody's taught how to bounce when they walk. And I think as Black people, we just have a natural rhythm when we move. And I'm not talking about as dancing. I mean, literally walking. So Chocolate Rhythm, in a way, to a degree, referencing not just our talents, but our overall existence and how we move about in the world and adapt to everything. And I mean, literally adapting to everything, whether it is a positive circumstance to make it an even greater experience for us, or a negative to make it positive. You feel what I'm saying? So Chocolate Rhythm is about adaptation. And that's And So It Begins. And Gemini, my other baby. I'm going to find another beautifully political one for you as well. And this one, I hope you all really take heed to the messages or the subliminal messages that hint at the underlying theme that goes with it. You know what? I'm not going to do something political. I'm going to keep it to where everyone needs to where we all need to be, because it's obvious that there is also a spiritual war going on. And I, much like everyone else, am not always able to read frequency. Yet we are constantly attacked, and we will never admit defeat because we're soldiers. We're soldiers of the Most High. You know what I mean? And each day we come out on top because we're still living. But at the same time, we need to remain vigilant and stay focused on the mission, because everything in life is bigger than you and I. All right? Everything in life is bigger than you and I. So, and this is called Burning Bush, Lord, Lord. And this the inspiration behind this, I was listening to Lord Knows by Drake and Rick Ross. Shout out to both of them. But at the same time, I found the original song by the gospel song. And I forgot the group's name, but this song is actually called Lord Lord. And listening to that, really, yo, when I tell you, God, gospel be getting to you, boy. Like, it's John be coming from down here. The tears was flowing, man. Like, God was alive, and God is alive. God is real, dude. I don't care what nobody says. God is real, feel me? Well, whatever you think he looks like, that's on you, baby. But God is real. My God is real. I don't care. The God I serve is an awesome God. That's the realest person alive, you know what I mean? My God is in me. He's around me. He leads me. He's behind me if I fall. He's beside me if I stumble. All that. God is real, baby. Word up. But this is called Burning Bush, Lord Lord. Imagine pain when dreams die. Feel heat beneath your feet. Close your eyes. Imagine passion. True vision for those on a mission. It's difficult to achieve great feats when pursuing pathways we cannot see. But God has something in store for you and me. It's very short, but it's also to remind you that your faith needs to be as strong as everything else that you do in this life. Your faith needs to supersede everything, because with just a little bit of faith and a little bit of discipline and consistency, all things can be done. Because with the faith of a mustard seed, and what I mean by all of that is I had very little faith, not just in my production of these books, but just in myself a while ago. Like, I want to say when I was called to do this, like, I was scared. Because when I say I was called, 2017, I heard this voice in my head say, right, well, okay. And then heard the voice again, create a blog. No one had told me this. I just literally heard the voice because I had no idea what those were. And I started it, but I was afraid to publish on them. And I took that leap and created it. I never used it. I started to publish, and it scared me. And I didn't go back to it. So after a year, I just went ahead and started writing everything over there. And I grew a solid fan base. So shout out everybody on Medium, on WordPress, and everywhere else I am. And now you can look at me and see that the fruits of my labor have all been produced. From my poetry to essays and short stories, all of my work has been produced to material reality. So with just a little bit of faith, you can do it. So my last message to you is, whatever you want to do in life, all you got to do is have faith in yourself. Have faith in the higher source. Have faith that it'll always work out, baby. Because if you need somebody to support you, I will. Just let me know what you need. I'll give you free promo, all of that. I even give you advice if you don't know where to start. Because I didn't know where to start. And that's real. And I'll drop the link in the description below for all of my books. Because Gemini JC Files is out. And So It Begins is out now. And 92 Till Infinity will be out in about 3 weeks. I'm finalizing content as I release this video. And I thank you for listening. I thank you for everyone who supports me in any way imaginable, whether it's sharing, likes, or even just the views. I appreciate all of that. And I hope you enjoyed the read, because I'll be doing it again shortly. And I will also be taking into account that I will do more lives on not just Instagram, but here as well. Not just lives, but videos. Not just showing my face, but my work. You feel what I'm saying? Because I have other work that's unpublished, that no one has ever heard. Like, I have 3 books that are unpublished that no one has ever seen or even heard about. They were all written in 2019. The winter of 2019. All poetry. So yes, please be on the lookout for all of my work. I will drop the link in the description below. Thank you for listening. I'm JC King. Peace.